Genesis chapter 32, verse 26. And he said, Let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. This is Jacob that we all know about his story, and we always sing about it, that I will never let you go except you bless me. And we Christians, we used to sing this song and we enjoy it very much. And we see that it come to a time here that Jacob really need the blessing of the Lord. And I want to tell you what is true blessing, true blessedness of a believer is what I want us to look into. And if you look at Psalm 32, verse 1 and 2 there, David talked about it. And even Romans chapter 4, verse 6 and 7 refer to what David said in this Psalm 32. He said, Blessed is the man whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered. Blessed is the man unto whom the Lord imputed not iniquity, and in whose spirit there is no guile. When your iniquity is still there, how are you going to enjoy the blessing of the Lord? The Bible says the blessing of the Lord maketh rich and added no sorrow with it. You have to do first thing first. Your iniquity have to be taken away. If not, when you are thinking, you are singing for blessing, you are praying for blessing, and enemy is accusing you of wrong character, wrong doing, wrong disposition, evil lifestyle, and all the property of the devil is in your hand, Babylonish garment is in your hand, all the attire of harlot is in your hand, all the embezzlement is in your hand, all the bribery and corruption is in your hand is not clean, your life is full of iniquity, you transgress against the law of God, everything God say, don't do, don't love, don't go there, you are doing it, and you are looking for blessing. True blessedness is when your iniquity is forgiven. Look at Numbers chapter 23 in verse 21 there. God said, He has not beheld iniquity in Jacob, neither has He seen perverseness in Israel. If God beheld iniquity in you, you cannot be blessed. In whatever enemy may want to do to you, they will have their way. But when God has not beheld iniquity in you, there is no way the enemy can have their way in your life. I want to tell you, look at Asa in the book of 2 Chronicles chapter 14, verse 2 and 3 there. The Bible says, Asa did that which is right in the sight of the Lord. He did that which is good in the eyes of the Lord. If you are not doing that which is good in the eyes of the Lord, you cannot be blessed. You see, and number one thing is for you to acknowledge your sin. Like what the psalmist say in this Psalm 32, in verse 5 there. He said, I acknowledge my sin unto thee, and my iniquity have I not hid. Have I not hid? I say, I will confess my transgression unto the Lord, and thou forgavest the iniquity of my sin. Your sin have to be forgiven first. You have to open up unto God. Just as Jacob opened up. Do you know Jacob was already rich at this time around? But the sin of deception that he committed was pursuing him. He had to settle it with God. And when he settled it with God, his enemy was at peace with him. Also, If you look at 2 Chronicle chapter 17, you will see there in the life of Jehoshaphat that when he did that which is right in the sight of the Lord, he followed the way that is right. And the Bible says those who supposed to be his enemy, in verse 11 there, the Philistine, the Arabian, they brought him presents, huge presents, flocks, slaver. They pay tribute to him. They pay homage to him. And I want to tell you, we Christians in Nigeria, we cannot be blessed under sin, under iniquity, under transgression. It is right time we acknowledge our sin. It's right time we remove our hand from iniquity. And all the enemy that are pursuing us today, they will be a blessing unto us. Even if there are diverse religions in the country, everybody with his own, but we that we say we are follower of Jesus, if we really follow the footsteps of Jesus, if we really, do that which is right in the sight of God, the word of God that we say we believe, we claim all the promises of blessing there, but that blessing is not coming because of iniquity. And all the money there, if we follow it, all the instruction of the Lord there, we follow it, we diligently obey the word of God, all the enemy that are killing us today, they will be at peace to us. All what they have will be a blessing unto us. Their business, their resources, and everything will be a blessing unto us. And God will compass us round with blessing. That's what that Psalm 32 is saying. Look at it. He said, many sorrows shall be to the wicked. To the wicked. It's not only the people that carry cutlass that are wicked. It's not only the people that slaughter human beings that are wicked. You that you know the word of God, you refuse to do it. You that know the truth, you refuse to preach it. The Bible says all those that know how to do good and they are not doing it, to them it is a sin. It's wickedness. You know the way. You know the way of peace. You are not following it and you are not telling other people to follow it. It's wickedness. And Bible says many sorrows shall be to the wicked, but he that trusted the Lord, mercy shall compass him about. Mercy shall compass him about. And the righteous will be glad and rejoice. And all those that are upright in heart will shout for joy. That's what verse 11 is saying. So my brothers and sisters, the Lord is requiring holiness and righteousness from us. When Israel was holy unto God, no enemy can defeat them. Enemies submit to them. You see, don't let just end it up with quoting and quoting it. Let's practicalize what is really Christianity. And God will build an hedge of peace round us.